and this is real life. So welcome chat. This is real life here. Look, as much as I like optimizing in video games, I have to optimize real life. So we have to play real life. Real life is more important than video games. Not gonna lie, it's been a while, hasn't it? Though the new setup's kind of a bit interesting. I do wonder how everything looks, or how it sounds, you know what I mean? Okay. I've got a vertical monitor on the left. The webcam kind of looks like this. I can always move it like that. I can move it like that, you know, right here. Okay, yeah. Cool. Webcam's a bit off. Maybe I can raise it up a bit. Like that. As you can see, the setup is I'm a lot further out now. Yeah, okay. Make sure everything's good. But we're just going to be doing a regime testing. Oh, no, not regime. It's like... No way the chat doesn't appear. It doesn't, does it? Did I block it? I probably blocked it. I don't know. Nah, whatever, who cares? Alright, I'm just going to continue this regime testing thing. You guys can watch along, but pretty much I have taken out some kind of chronology thing out of the system. So that means that the time before eating, eating before sleeping is allowed again because chronology sucks. It's the matrix, so get it out of the system. Pretty much we're going to be optimizing via Trofology and VTrue Nutrition. Those two are the main things. You know, I was just looking on my laptop here and it's crazy. It's like 540,000 people watching Kai Sinet. I have no idea what's even going on. So new setup. Pretty much just two monitors and a laptop. I wonder if the laptop can show on stream. Oh, literally can. You can literally see the laptop. I'll move it there for now. Not really need it. Cool. So move that, move this. Pretty much we're just going to have to... I was just doing this work here. So what I have currently so far... Well, I've moved the protein time to around nighttime, so actually eating around night now. So Trofology, since we are focusing on Trofology more, without chronology messing up things, we actually can dedicate digestive time systems. So when you eat, example, starch food, you have to wait 4 hours for your body to actually fully digest it before you can begin eating something else. So Trofology is basically making sure your stomach isn't absorbing multiple types of food at once. So then some kind of, what is it? Not ancient, but it's like old era type of things. So like example, do not eat starch with protein at the same time. You have to wait until the stomach's empty. So via Grok AI, I've talked to it about Trofology, and pretty much when you eat starch, you want to wait 4 hours before consuming something else. Honey's 30 minutes, and even caffeine is 30 minutes. So you can't, you have to basically split everything together. Lemon and banana is also split into 30-minute sections. Yep. And then these are the studio catch-up, so pretty much I'm going to have to fully adapt here. Obviously, we've got the streaming period here. as you can see, so this was based on chronology, but we gotta just get rid of chronology here because it doesn't work with trophology properly. And it's also, like I said, it's made in the early era, like 2020. So like what? That's literally the Matrix. So why would you want to add that to my system? Obviously, you want to go to the big old era type of stuff. So V2 nutrition measured by your hands because of everybody's different. And then trophology is basically the main thing we have to focus on here. So getting into the digestive period properly without mixing up too much things in your stomach. Yeah, you don't really have intermittent fasting, but I've noticed that from previous regime testing, the body still uses up fat quite fast, even though you're not intermittent fasting. When you eat properly, like example, okay, sure, you're kind of eating for like the whole day, but you're eating so little amounts that you kind of burn up that individual fast. So example is if you eat one whole entire meal, right, at once with carbs and protein and all that stuff and coffees, like everything combined in your stomach at once, isn't that good? According to trophology, and also trophology was used in the Asian era. Emperors used it, so that's something. I'm also going to have to minus out coffee. As much as I like coffee, I might have to move to, I did some research this morning. There are two types of tea to do. There is black tea and green tea. However, you have to treat coffee and tea the exact same as how you would treat anything else in trophology. So you have to be on an empty stomach, and you're going to have to wait until your body consumes it all. So pretty much the way trophology works is pretty much you eat something, and then you wait until you fully consumed it, and then your stomach's hungry again, or your stomach is empty because you've consumed it all, and you eat something again, instead of combining it all at once. So splitting it individually is far better than intermittent fasting, from my experience. Like example, when I eat the starch and veggies, like after a certain amount of hours, your body already consumed it all, depending on the exercise you do as well, and your body's ready for the next food. So it kind of feels like intermittent fasting to a degree. It's just a lot faster pace, a lot more energy used, a lot more time and effort. Because if you think about it, intermittent fasting is a bit lazy. You're kind of just eating it all at one go, and then you got extra time, but your body is not. Yeah, nah. So we're just gonna focus on the ancient traditions. Ancient traditions. So trophology and V2 nutrition. So a lot of the modern stuff out of here, the saying of don't eat food before you sleep. Nah, that's chronology. Get that out of here. And also drinking coffee straight away after eating meat. No. Combining things. No. Everything's just almost 1 to 2 ingredients. So maximum is 3 ingredients. That even includes salads. I'm not gonna lie. That even includes salads and veggies. You have to have. You can't have much stuff together. And the reason why I think is also good is because if you noticed how the people eat food now these days, or so much food combinations, is kind of insane. It's like it's on purpose. No one eats one type of food or 2, maximum 3 types of food. So what I'm saying is no one does this type of regime anymore. So I'm going to do this regime and just get even more healthy and fitter. And I'm just going to prove it to everyone that I did some kind of prep here, which is this stream, obviously. This stream is for karmic retribution to show that 2025 on the 23rd of May, I had this regime already set up. Well, it's not exactly set up right now, but if anyone asks like what the routine is or how I eat or how I look so good, then I'll just say I did the regime. Now, Yeah, damn, I just realized how nice the... Actually, you want to see the setup real quick? The setup... Oh, I can't actually wear my headphones with me. Because I'm now sticking to a whole bunch of cables, because cables are just far more reliable. Pretty much, my setup is just a man cave, technically. Cool, I got a bag of clothes there. Alright, I haven't folded it yet. I'll do it later. Pretty much, I've set this entire room for winter up. It's kind of amazing. So I've got like 3x2 rubber mats. I've got my simple desk setup. I'll show that setup later. Got the M3 MacBook as my personal. I've got the streaming setup as it is. I've got the PS5 connected to that monitor. I've got an ecosystem of charging things above there. Those are just personal kind of items that I have to change soon. And yeah, pretty much if whenever I sleep or turn off the when I go to bed, the bed's right there. And I've also got the foldable wall there, so I can always cover it. The heat pump is right above there if I raise up the camera. What I'm actually going to add is a dip station, which I haven't actually added yet. It's still outside drying from the spray paint. I haven't dumped it, but I've put away the Pulse Elite headset. As much as I liked it, the Sennheiser with the Blue Yeti mic is a lot better. And also, what else did I do this morning? Yeah, I recently saw those videos on a social media platform about how everything's basically becoming AI now. So that's something. Yeah, everything's basically becoming AI. So there's no more authenticity anymore. Everything's not really real. Everything's kind of fake. Just kind of streaming on Twitch and just talking. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the bed. It's actually quite cozy. What I've kind of done is made a prison, a jail cell. It's quite large. Pretty much, you know those memes where it's like, if guys think it's okay living like this and they have like a bed, that's about it. Pretty much this is the same thing, just a bed, clothes in a locker, then a streaming setup. That's really about it. Of course, I'm gonna have the dip machine inside. And then I've also got this yoga mat here where I'll do exercises. Like, literally just right here. All I have to do is just move the chair a bit, put down a yoga mat, and done. For calisthenics. What else have I done? I've also improved... Actually, my training regime's a lot leaning towards calisthenics now. Not gonna lie, because now these days is... How do you say it? Lifting weights is like Is it overrated? It's not overrated, but it's like... Maybe it is. You know what I mean? It's like, you see all these bodybuilders and like... It's all about how much you can lift, or... No one does I think it's more... It's a combination of aesthetics, being healthy, and... No, I'm not sure what I'm saying. Kind of rambling here. We're supposed to do this work here, which is what I was gonna do. Hold on. Do I still have this? Oh, wait, I haven't actually set up most of the things. Did I factory reset this PC or something? Why is my sources so little? It's just streaming main. Oh, because I didn't realize how much I've changed my setup. I don't even have a scene for webcam only. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. Wait a minute. Video capture device. Hey. What? Why is the webcam not activating? Hello? What's going on here? Defaults. What? Hey, why is it not showing? Okay. Activate. Webcam's not turning on. What? That's strange. Is it because I already have this on? What's going on? Is it because, what? Hold on a minute, guys. This is kind of... Add existing. Ah, there you go. See, look. Now it's full screen. So I can quickly search up this thing. What is it called? I probably have it on my history. There shouldn't be too much things in this. Dudes will live like this and think it's okay. There we go. No, not that. It's kind of like this. This is kind of the setup I have right now. Not gonna lie, it's just a bed that has the walls. Wait, so dudes will live like this and see no. This is literally what my setup looks like, except I've got a desk and things are slightly elevated. Like, I'm not even joking. That's pretty sick. I'm gonna have that soon once I have the machine on. Yeah. What is it? I'm pretty sure it's like also another meme where it's like a world without, or like when a person doesn't care about. Wait, what am I even trying to say? But pretty much, yeah, there you go, like this. If it wasn't for, okay, except for that, no car. Pretty much that's my setup, not gonna lie. That is literally the setup I have. This webcam though is not very good at holding things, is it? Maybe I can show the setup. Should I show the setup? I think I can. I think we can show the setup. Sure, I'll show you guys the setup. For now, I'll show you the setup. Let's have a look at webcam only. Oh, there we go. I'll go grab the webcam. I'm gonna get docs here. So as you can see, I've got the bed there. I've got the heat pump. What's up, guys? Joking. Yeah. Oh, I should have said heat pump for the heater. Bed. The walls there. Those little weights on the ground. They'll go outside soon. The dip machine's coming. And over here is my ecosystem of things. So obviously you got that. You got lighting. You got a bunch of chargers. I don't know why the water bottle is there. It shouldn't even be there. Who put that there? So you basically got the PS5 controllers. I've got power banks. So if I ever need to travel, I've got those. This water bottle should not be here. MagSafe charger. A wallet. What is that? Wallet? I don't even know. That's not even mine. Oh, what's back down here? We're gonna see what's back down here. Oh, nothing. Just a bunch of cables. As you can see, I've got the... Oh, yeah. So, pretty much that's the phone I have. MagSafe battery pack. That's very useful. Got myself a water bottle. Pure NZ. This locker here is my only wardrobe left. So, it's basically got all the clothes. As you can see, I've got one monitor here, which is... Got the stream. I've got OBS, so I can see exactly what I'm looking at. Keys. 2 keyboards. An extra phone. Oh yeah. The phone is sick, by the way. This is the Xiaomi... Oh, I even have it noted down. Xiaomi Rednote 14. That's pretty good. Actually, it's mainly for TikTok things. Is it? Oh crap. Actually, yeah, I could show it. I could show the thing. There's nothing. This is like a work phone. So as you can see, I've got the V3 training, which is the push-ups, squats, dips. That's daily, by the way. With the V3 nutrition. I've also got all of the social media apps. So Studio, I upload with that. I don't know why there's so many notifications on that app, but it is what it is. Oh, I need to cut my fingernails. Yeah, my bad, guys. Sorry. I was gonna do that. I literally had that on my cheek note to do the fingernails. Besides that, though, Telegram for things. Xiaomi Home. I can actually open that up. Not gonna lie. So as you can see, I've got. It's actually controlling all of the lights here, so it's actually kind of sick. I've got the disc light, and I've also got like 3. Oh, I can't show that, can I? No, I can't. I got like 3 kind of lights. Oh, it's like. Let me just turn it on then. I have the good morning. Activate that. There we go. Ah, blinded, but. Oh man, this is like. Got them lights on, and also, if I press the good morning, good night, it just turns all to low. But for now, I just turn them off, so. Hey. Okay, what else is there? Oh, yeah. So, oh, that's me. What else do we have? Oh! Am I allowed to shoot it on Twitch? Well, obviously, I'm strapped up. Joking, that's just a. You got the Dyson, you got that little. You got the light thing? Well, I could even turn it on. No, it doesn't matter. What else do I have? The Blue Yeti mic, that's what you guys are hearing me on. Oh, I can actually move the webcam here. So, as you can see, we've got hard drive, mic, the USB-C hub, the monitor arm. Pretty much this is what I have for the PC, the laptop. Nice little, oh, you can even see the specs. I wrote down all the specs on my things. MacBook Air M3 2024, 60. Yeah, I don't know why I have down. I've got the USB-C hub here, very nice. That connects the power, that connects to the HDMI cable. Pretty much it's just a laptop stand. Cable management is somewhat decent. But hey, that's what I use as a thing. Now what else do I have to show you guys? How far can this webcam extend? Oh, I can't actually extend it anymore. Sure, I can show you from the side then. Oh, my headphones are gonna get caught. Okay, well, we've got that, got the PC. I've also got that PS5. Oh, no, guess another light. As you can see, it's the rubber matte floors. Am I just showing that I'm not AI? Probably. So rubber matte floors. Got that PC. Oh, you can even see the specs on the PC. If I can reach it, I can't reach it. Can you read it? Oh, whatever. Just more cables. And then, what am I even doing? Pretty much that's just the entire setup. Not gonna lie. Got that wallet, got the keys, heat pump. Everything's actually quite clean, I'm not gonna lie. Everything's good. Right, I was supposed to do the regime thing, but I'm kind of just showing off my setup. We back? Yeah, I actually can take the headphones off. What are they gonna do? Oh yeah. If I really want to, I can just pretty much take this and then kind of just block it off, you know what I mean? Just like that. And it's pretty good. Right, left. So that's pretty much a setup. Pretty much it does resemble things. I'm not gonna lie though, that's really about it for the setup. I mean, yeah, it's got some things laying on the ground, but besides that, that's pretty much it. That's literally the setup. I ain't gonna lie. I that's what happened when I wasn't streaming for 2 days. I was just setting up the things, because what was I doing? I was like talking about how I was playing that Raft series, and I was like, bro, I have to do all this work for just a stupid video game shark. Why not just improve the real life? You know what I mean? So obviously improve real life first. Duh. I also have a lot of IRL streams to do. Am I basically just trying to show that I'm not AI? I mean, at this point, if I'm AI, probably am. So, yeah. Basically like that, except obviously my car ain't inside this house, this building. The bunker? Not a bunker. Got that light outside, the sun. Everything's good. Everything's actually pretty good. This is going to be on the More Wing Wong channel. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You know, I always wondered if I somehow one day accidentally stream like me and a person on the bed. You know what? You know when people get like caught doing nasty stuff or something? Like if that ever happens to me, obviously I'm on the offensive, so I'll probably just lean into it. But then that would be like haram. You know what I mean? Like if I accidentally get caught with a girl in the bed there, and like it just goes viral or something. People would be like apologizing and stuff, but I'll probably just lean into it. Lean into it and like just like upload on an actual website or something. Bro, that and if people just shut up. That was just random thought. I don't know what am I thinking about. Right. That's literally it. I do have an old monitor, ultra wide that I used to use, but there's literally no need to use the ultra wide anymore because I'm streaming now. The ultra wide was basically for when I was not doing social media stuff. I could be that type of person like cover the cameras and stuff, but they're already recording it anyways. So yeah. Anything else on this thing? Apartment meme. Yeah, there's no issue with that. Oh, what did I just click on? Yeah, there's no issue with that. Hmm. What? Elden. What? What was all this stuff? This is why I get distracted from work. I'm like looking at something. This is literally what I do in real life. It's all dumb. My setup's the best. I ain't gonna lie. Rate my thing in the comment section. That's messy. I don't even have any wall paintings or anything. My thing's all just tech setup. Cool. Alright, let's get back to this thing. So, before, I was limited because the chronology said you can't eat food 6 hours before you sleep, but screw that, because if you go back in the ancient era, who does that? Like, imagine telling a Spartan, hey, it's not, I know it's not night yet, but you can't eat any more food. What? No, just shut up. I already talked to AI about it, but the thing is, I can't show AI on this PC here because it's connected to my main account. Alright, so let's actually work on this regime here. Probably just talking to myself at this point. It is what it is. Of course, this setup isn't actually permanent because I do have a Logitech. This is a very old keyboard. It uses micro USB. But I've got a Logitech MXS that pairs with this. That's coming. It's actually on its way from Amazon. What else is there? Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just focus on this. Let's focus on this real quick. Now I'm gonna talk through it a bit. So Iron Body is around 2 hours, so 1 hour there, 1 hour there. It's in public. Cold bike, water prep. That stuff is kind of. So streaming here is that's basically a time frame. Nuts take 3 hours. That's crazy because there's only like 5 thumbs of nuts, which is like a whole bowl, and then that's like 3 hours of digestion. The starch here, that regime is going to be really interesting. I'm going to like that. It's just going to be around 4 cups of rice, 3 to 4 fists of veggies, and then the protein. The protein is actually easy. It's actually super easy. Yeah, it might be a bit fulfilling at 8 o'clock. No, not 8. It's going to be a bit fulfilling at 6 o'clock, but it's around like 6 hours of digestion, which is more than enough. The only thing I'm thinking about is if I could start Iron Body a whole nother hour earlier. What I've actually noticed in my area is that Iron Body only lasts until 4 o'clock before it gets a bit eh. But honestly, 4 to 5 is still not bad. It's still not bad at all, honestly. It really isn't that bad. Yeah. The only thing is just the bathroom, because when you do waterworks, I don't think people say much about it online, but when you drink water, you have to piss like almost every single 5 minutes. It's crazy because you're drinking like 3, 4 bottles of water, 1.5 kg, literally these, where you're drinking like 2 or 3, so you're like pissing every single 5 minutes or so. People don't even say that anymore. Like, you know that Ashton, that guy who like shows his lifestyle. No one shows the poop and the water and the pee time. Yeah, I realize that like takes up nearly an hour of a day of like taking a shit, peeing nonstop, showering. Like that at least takes up 1 hour of your 24 hours a day. At least. Well, it really depends on how you do it. Maybe it's not 1 hour. Just depends. Depends on how you shower. How long you shower for. Or what you do in the shower. Wait, no, that came out wrong. I don't even do anything there. No. What am I saying? Alright. Damn it, focus on this. What am I doing? What? Wing Wong? Why did I choose that name? I think it was because of OG stream. I still have the data, but it's not public anymore. Okay. So, Iron Body. I mean, I have got data on 4 to 5 o'clock. Let me check the... See, this is why we got that laptop stand. I can literally pull this right up to my face and see it. Oh, this is nice. Okay, hold on. I do have some alternative testing data. Alternative testing, where is it at? Oh, what kind of... There's a lot of... The alternative testing is a bit scuffed. All I know is that when I tried yesterday, I actually went to the gym and did some observations while I was catching up on the dips I missed out on, because the dip machine is drying from the spray paint. But what did my note say? The note said that at 15:41 the place was so full, the observations were people kicking each other off the machines, people waiting, people standing, everything full except for the dip station, which I was using. But yeah, that's all the observations. But hey, at least I did what is it, 800 dips around. Oh wait, yeah, there you go. So at least at 4 o'clock, there are at least 10 plus individuals in the facility. But before 4 o'clock, at most, there's only like four individuals, but they're all familiar faces, so and they're all chill. Nobody talk. Yeah, so it's pretty chill there. And as it gets colder in New Zealand, the facility, depending on who was there previously, the temperature is really nice. The temperature in there is a lot better than outside, of course. You just have to turn off the fans, which for some reason just aren't automatic in the facility. Yeah, so at 4 o'clock, there's 10 plus people, which is kind of a lot of people. I'm not even joking. 10 people plus in the facility is quite a lot. I've just been so used to having a facility with like less. I've only been in facilities. I don't know what I'm saying. I've only been in facilities with less than double-digit people. I've just been used to that, and it's like chill. I could do it about one. I could stay in there for like. It's all goods, and nobody really cares because I'm a regular there. And so far, it's treated me really well. The area. Yeah, facility's nice. The only thing is that, yeah, I mean, I could go at 4. I could take this entire period up. But then, if I'm doing the bike at the facility, I probably still have to pee like 1,000 times, which means walking in and out. And the more people that come, the more people will see, and also make a mess. So, yeah. Nah. Well, let's see here. I know that I can do the banana. I can do the lemon at the facility because that's super easy. Obviously, you can't do the starch at the facility. No way you could do that. You can't do the starch. You can't do the honey. You could do the caffeine. Could I do the caffeine? Yeah, I'll probably just have to buy another bottle. Another protein shaker. The ink protein shake is really good because it just holds liquid without leaking. And it holds like 1 liter. So technically, yeah, with the way temperature is as well. Oh no, but I want to prep everything the next day, and honey's not that good at prepping. Yeah, honey's not that good at prepping. Because you can't. Nah, it won't work. You know, honey cannot work within the facility. It just won't work. Lemon can work in the facility. The caffeine can most definitely work in the facility. It's just the honey that can't work in the facility. Well, actually, it actually probably can. Do I ask? Because honey's already in a container. But then I remember I asked the AI before about it, and the AI was like, "Oh, you can't have it." Okay, let me type this real quick. Oh my god, my workflow is insane. I ain't gonna lie. If I When you mix honey and hot water and let it cool down and store it in a protein shaker bottle, the shelf life depends on a factor like temperature, hygiene, and water content. Honey is naturally antimicrobial due to its high content in sugar and low water activity, but diluting of water reduces these preservative qualities, making it more to microgrowth. That's why. Here's a breakdown. Room temperature around 20 to 25 degrees. Approximately 1 to 2 days. Diluted honey water has high content, creating an environment where bacteria, yeast, and mold can grow. Even in a sealed shape, protein, sign of spoilage, look for cloudiness, odor, foul smell. Cold temperature, like a refrigerator, shelf life, Yeah. So that's why it's kind of risky to have it prepped. That's why you can't have honey in the facility, because the shelf life, even though it says 1 to 2 days, it's just not worth it, I don't think. But in the fridge it's good, so that's why you can only do it at home. Yeah, okay. So we know that honey cannot pass there. So technically, the cold bike here is good, because technically, what I do here in the cold bike is prep additional water. I could drink 2x. Okay, so obviously 1x here. Okay, I need to fix this regime here. Probably let's move it 2 downwards. Oh, that's kind of... And we'll go put that down here so we make it look nicer. There we go. Oh. Okay. It's nearly been an hour, but I know it's not intending, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? What's wrong with my screen here? Is it actually recording the... Why is it dim for you guys? I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. On my screen it looks bright, but through OBS it looks so dim. Display capture that. It looks fine to me. If I quickly look at the settings, display. Oh, it's got HDR. Is that why? Oh my! I think it's because I had HDR on it. Wow, it's because I had HDR on it. My bad, chat. That's honestly my bad. Oh, that's a lot brighter now, jeez. Maybe I should change it up. Yo, the brightness is kind of bright. I ain't gonna lie. It's fine, honestly. The brightness is kind of bright, but... Calibrate display. Oh, no, I can't do that during stream. That's gonna do some weird stuff. Night light, scales, blah, blah, blah. Refresh rate, 180 hertz. Actually, I can show you guys this, right? I'm not gonna get doxxed if I show you guys this. This is the monitor I'm using, the LG Ultra. The hertz doesn't matter, because, like, who cares? Yeah, so that's... Yeah. Whatever. Okay. Graphics? Oh, what? Nah, who cares? Adjust display bright. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, that's gonna dox me, GG. Okay, who cares? Anyways, let's continue looking back at this regime. Yeah, so you can't have honey there. So lemon banana, so it's like an hour each, so straight out of that. So technically the banana actually lasts for like until 3:30. So 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. It's like 5 data memory back inside the thing. So what would I do though during that time? Maybe play Studio Catch Up? Oh, I could move the entire... Oh no, I can't because starch is here. Unless I want to eat starch... Unless I want to eat protein first. Damn it. Okay, so hold on. Let's just pretend that 1 o'clock doesn't exist. Alright, body, so 3:30 is probably enough for a caffeine. Because now with the Trophology, I can't have caffeine within the periods of time. Like, I literally cannot. Because of how Trophology works. Like, you can't have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I am going to swap the tea as well, because Chinese emperor, they drink green tea or black tea, and I did the research with Grok about that, and it's actually cheaper. And also, it turns out I take like 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day. I know, I'm crazy. Who cares? So iron body, banana. So around 3:30, I could consume something, and then at 4 o'clock, I can consume something again, which would most likely be the starch. If I put that there, I could have a caffeine right there. So that means I'll be drinking the caffeine at the gym. So that's an extra bottle. Yeah, that's gonna be an extra bottle, but that should be fine, really, because what? 2:30. Yeah, it's gonna be around. Yeah. So it's gonna be like 3:30, and then once it's 3:30, I drink the caffeine, which will keep me up for this area here. So during the 4 o'clock, I'll begin the starch. I'll consume the starch. Starch and veggies, but yeah, so consume the starch, and then I've got two. I'm gonna, not gonna lie, when I did the regime from previous tests, my body already kind of like dying after 1 hour of digestion. Like, I don't know. Recently, my metabolism has gone like, it has gone all over the place. Like one day I could overeat by accident. Not by accident. I overate because I wasn't focused properly, and I looked really bad in the mirror. Not bad. I don't even know what I'm saying. But then I literally fast for like 12 plus hours, and it's like nothing. I don't even know. It just didn't even happen. Like, I'm probably just yapping this entire session, but I'm sure there's some kind of data extraction you guys can do. What's going on here? Why does everything look so... Did I do something here? What's going on? Okay, there you go. Something was weird. So starch. So 1 hour bike is probably lasts around 2 hours, because once that happens... Yeah, so after the bike and everything... After the bike, the water should be prepped. So I'll obviously prep an entire thing of caffeine. So I prep the lemon. I'll prep the additional waters, which shouldn't take too long, because especially since the morning is cold, the water actually cools down obviously faster. 2 bottles, 3 bottles. Oh, we have to calculate the bottles. But I could definitely get through. Yeah, within 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 3. 3 hours, I can definitely go through all the water we need. We could even go for fifth water, but fifth water can go around here. So around 6 to 7 to 9. That is 3 hours 3 hours of no eating, but a decent amount of free time. Not free time, because every time is spent on something. So, technically, what I can do is... Oh. What we could do here, matter of fact... Oh, well, it depends, because at 7... No, during these two hours here, this period here, the kitchen will have the maids, and the maids can do a whole bunch for me. Joking, there's no such thing as... Shut up. Why are you lying? But we could do... I could do studio catch-up here, because abs, then squats and push-ups can do as much as I can realistically-ish. Not hard, not hard. Of course, the abs the only thing that is a bit awkward to do, because I would prefer being... I'm not butt naked during the Studio V3 catch-up, but it's like pretty much almost naked. But yeah, the reason why I don't do targets anymore is because during catch-up means days I missed out on the previous days, so that's why I have the catch-up here, because some days you'll miss out on the entire regime here, which is annoying, but catch-up is catch-up. But if I move the catch-up here, then there's no such thing as catching up. But moving it here will mean catch-up. Which obviously can extend down here. Oh, that's why we have to think about this regime here a lot more closely. Obviously, I could do post-stream work here. Because recently I've been doing post-stream work straight after the stream, but perhaps it might be better if I do it the next day. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I could do that. The nuts are kind of just there. Like, the nuts can just be some kind of post, whatever. Yeah, okay. Starch has to go at V in the morning. It has to go with the bike. Starch has to go with the... I could put the starch back more. Wait, why do I even have the protein down here? No, that's right. I have the protein down here because... Technically, 8 is where I could eat a lot. And you can't really do V3 catch-up within the protein area because your stomach is full. But if I keep the Studio V3 catch-up here, not only am I not full on water, I'm not full on food either, so that's going to be like very, very efficient. I'll just be stacked on caffeine. And obviously here is where I would probably do post-stream data. Most likely I'll do post-stream data here. And when it comes to when it comes to traffic, yeah, it is pretty much GG around this time here. But don't even go in traffic anymore. I hate going in traffic. Like, New Zealand's already got not that many people. Yeah, I still hate the traffic though. Ah, yeah, the sun. Well, the sun obviously is part of the 2 hour stream. So obviously, if I don't do 6 hours of stream, then that means I'll be taking in the sun, which we obviously want to take advantage of because, again, you could be butt naked in the sun. And the sun in New Zealand just, like, literally at... Wait, the sun? Yeah, the sun kind of just disappears really fast now. Yeah, the sun disappears quite fast. I wonder if that dip machine's done drying. Should I go check it? I can go check it midstream. I could check it. It's probably still wet. Yeah, because if I check the temperature... Yo, there's a package at the front door. I'm gonna go get that real quick. My bad. It wasn't. I thought it was my keyboard. It wasn't my keyboard. It was something different. Okay. Oh, that's yeah, protein. I think I might lock in on the protein there, not gonna lie. Because at 7... Well, I'm kind of digging this setup here. From 15 to the night is pretty much the Studio V3 kit. Studio 3... Wait, what? Yeah, Studio V3 catch up. Not bad, that's not bad. And then protein, which, okay, it kind of involves cooking to a degree. As much as I really didn't like cooking and it was against the principles, it's... the time might genuinely be faster to a degree. Is it? Usually it's just slow cooked meals already. No, yeah. But then it's like the time it takes to eat it is very slow. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes, because technically 18, 20, 20, so we've actually already got like a 3 hour period 3 hour period on. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I took a screenshot. I'll probably go diet over post stream. Yeah, something like that. So something like that. I mean, the post stream data takes around 2 hours or 3. Just depends on how intense the clip is. Of course, you can mix it up as well. Like, oh yeah, during Studio V3 catch up, you can also do post stream data as well, which means CapCut and OBS. No, just CapCut things, because it takes some time to process the videos and clips. Oh yeah, but the only thing is the abs. The abs are the only... No. Yeah, we're gonna have to just do the... Well, it could be a mix, because there's no rush now, because... yeah, you've got a target to a degree. You do have a target, but it's catch up as well. Because obviously, if you didn't know, around here is limited, so whatever we missed out on, we'll transfer it to the next day. So pretty much it's just a 3 hour time period before we begin that. The 6 hour time delay or digestion time has to be... You see, that's the thing about that. It's like the 6 hour digestion time is like 1 or 2 hours before the next item. So Studio V3 will kind of actually have to go... The catch-up Studio V3 will probably... I mean, 3 hours is... 3 hours is actually... Yeah, because we need the protein that starts after consumption, not the time it takes to cook it. Which probably takes like an hour. How much caffeine is there do I drink? If I'm splitting it into 1,000... Okay, I know that my body can handle... How many milligrams can I handle per cup? Six, 12, 18, 3. So around 3 to 4 caffeine sessions. But that honestly depends, you know? Because now since Trofology is there, I can't... Okay. 3 sessions of caffeine. Shouldn't be too hard. Obviously, I would want a caffeine session. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh no, what are you on? Yep. Probably have a caffeine session. Probably around here. Honey session. Here. Nut session is 3 hours. Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, that looks... Ooh, okay. We're gonna be basically digesting everything for full 24 hours a day. Well, again, Trofology says digestion period is around 4 hours. But it's not intermittent fasting. Man, that looks really complicated, but it makes sense. Do I really want to start Iron Body earlier? What benefits do I actually get doing cold bike prepping? Oh. Cold bike prepping there. Cold bite prepping there. What do I even do when I do the cold bite prepping? It's pretty much just biking, water, starch, and prep for the next day. And then once that's done, 6 to 7. It'll start at 7. 1, 2. Okay, what I'm going to do here is actually copy this real quick. We're going to copy that and just see. Oh, crap, I'm yawning. Why am I yawning? See if we could do this up a bit. Imagine if I had the protein here. So we'll take all this out. Move it across. We could take away the coffee real quick. Imagine if we move the protein to around 6 to 7. We'll take the starch, we'll take it out real quick and move the protein around here. Okay, so we move the protein over there. And then, because 67, the cold bike here can do the prep, do the water, and the 67 we can cook, get that 7 pounds of protein in, and then just dump the rest of the dishes. 1300, and that's also a very good time where it's possible sun, which means we could do maybe the starch at night. Oh, that's gonna be tough. But the pounds of protein would be a lot, because having the pounds of protein here is not as reliable as I thought. Because if it's like beyond out of schedule, might not even get a chance for 18 to 19 to consume it to begin with. So that's... Oh man. It's so complicated, but it is what it is. Consume 6 hours, yeah. Nuts or caffeine? Probably do the caffeine here. Or the nuts would actually be... Well, the nuts should be fine because nuts are actually beyond easy to eat. And the thing is, the streaming for 5 or 6 hours or sun means that the V3 ketchup can also be adapted via the sun. And that can be the post-stream data. But now we got them carbs missing. But you see, we can't even start the carbs because the carbs take up 4 hours. And we really ain't eating the carbs at 3 because of iron body. I mean, imagine if we moved the whole thing down, like... Imagine we moved the whole thing down like that. In which the carbs can... do its magic. Uh-huh. I mean, look, the caffeine and honey, oh my goodness, there's no room for caffeine. Oh, shoot. Oh my lord, that's why it's so difficult. Because you literally can't even fit caffeine in this digestion period at all. Is there? No, you can't, because... You put one there. Okay. For honey, Trophology does like it to be. I think post-stream data would work quite well over here, because if I do miss 6, yeah. Maybe I do 4 hours here just in case we miss out on some. And a stream data should be fine, but realistically a stream data would probably be around here. Because this should be probably nights out. What I mean by Studio Catch-Up? Studio Catch-Up is pretty much just V3 training plus post-stream data. Where would the honey even go at this point? Where would the honey even go? Man, that is digestion period stretched to the max. There's no point in having caffeine at this period here. Honestly, probably the honey would just go there. You know what I mean? And then only 2 sessions of caffeine. Well, okay. Okay, I think that might be it there. Oh crap, I keep yawning. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, shoot. That's how you know that, like, the caffeine is somewhat of a need, but again. Wow. That looks kind of complicated-ish to a degree. Of course, here is extremely subjective. Because the catch-up can be like... Yeah, it's still gonna be like an hour. So 11 to 30, 3 o'clock, so 3:30. So 3:30 to 4 is 30 minutes. And 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. What? Oh, I see what I did here. I basically swapped out. Wow, that's. We do some of that. We'll go do some of that. V3 training catch up. Oh man, that is so complicated. I don't even know why it has to be so complicated. Yeah, okay. Oh, something like that. Okay, I think that should be about it. Man, that's. Think that's about it. Maybe that's about it. Man, that's gonna be. That's gonna be kind of complicated, but at the same time, I think I got it. I just need to just look at it and kind of think of cons and pros. Cons and pros. Did I actually just fall asleep? I didn't, right? Jeez. Oh my goodness. Did I actually fall asleep? I can't tell. That's what I've noticed recently. Like, either I fall asleep or like. It feels like I had like a dream or something. I don't even know what was that? How long was that? How long was I out for? Was I even out? I can't remember. Oh my goodness, that's bad. That's so. That's actually pretty bad. I don't even know if I fell asleep or not. I can't tell. What was that? What was that? What was that? I was doing that. Then I was thinking about this. And I'm streaming as well. What's wrong with me? Oh my goodness, that's bad. Man, that's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Falling asleep on stream is bad. That is bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is bad, bro. That looks pretty sound to me. I'm not gonna lie. That looks ultrasound to me. But like I said, as much as you could plan it, you're really just gonna have to take action and time it, or not time it, but test it in real life. Because that's what I've been doing for the regimes recently. Is I make a plan and then I test it out and see how it goes. Yeah, so trophology based. I'm still eating before. I'm eating at 3 o'clock, nuts, and then honey at 8 o'clock, which is night. How does that setup look compared to above? I ain't ate anything on stream except for tea. Okay. Let's actually think about this properly. So around 3 o'clock is when you eat the banana. God damn it, we're gonna have to look at this real quick. Oh, I can't, okay. I think that's really about it. I can't think of any implications on that regime. Don't fall asleep. I was about to fall asleep. Holy shit. Okay. Lemon 230 is the lemon. Done. So I have the banana, which is around 3. So then 3:30 is the tea. And then at 4 o'clock we can begin the starch with the bike and water, and then bike and water and pee till 6, and then at 6 o'clock it's empty. 6 o'clock can probably be the just more water and abs. some push-ups, some squats, but then probably around 7 to 8 we want to prep the food and then eat at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. But again, 4 hours is, yeah. And then after the 8 o'clock to midstream would be 6 hours to something like that, but would be drinking some caffeine, yeah, which is around an hour, and then we'll eat the nuts, and then wait 3 hours, and then we'll have some honey. Damn it, we can't have the honey there. Yeah, that's actually so annoying. Oh, man, we can't have the honey there. Oh no. What am I even supposed to put there then if I can't have the honey? Okay. Just think. Okay, we're gonna have the honey. Oh my goodness, that's so complicated, and I'm like half sleeping. GG. I'm cooked. So cooked. Oh. Oh, wait. The actual viable way is, oh man. Far out, why am I so tired? I'm not tired, it's just. What is it, 10? It's right now 11 o'clock, so caffeine there would be nice. Oh, that would be quite nice. Oh, you see, once we have the protein here though, doing the V3 things would not be that good, because that is where it's struggling. That actually might be a lot better right there, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that actually might be good. So after Iron Body, we gonna get that protein with the water and everything. And it'll give us a 6 hour period, which will be around 9 o'clock. In which We're gonna get some coffee, we can get some nuts, we can get some honey. And after stream, it's just a whole bunch of. I think the best way to do things is before, after, from personal experience, having the doing the post stream data straight after the stream is probably, it wasn't actually the best. It was like probably better to have my mind more used up for V3 training instead. Yeah, we might just do that. Anyways, let me go quickly check the. I'm gonna go check that dip machine outside real quick. Let's have a look, see if that paint's dry or not. Let me get those. Okay. It's still wet outside. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, the world's cooked. That's disgusting. You don't even see what's on my screen. Can I show you guys what's on my screen? Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Oh my goodness. Bro. This. I was just looking at this on my screen real quick, but. There's 460,000 people watching the Kaisenet stream. And the chat, every time there's a female on the screen, is disgusting. Oh my goodness. She fine, Giat, W, fine shit, damn. W. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the generation's so screwed. Oh my god. I'm just getting cancer from reading this chat. Get that off my screen. Bro. There is no way everything that it can't be real. There's no way that's real. I refuse to believe if that's real or not. Wait, how did this monitor was before? I was like that. There we go. Oh my goodness, that is disgusting. That's disgusting. It's so failed, man. It is unbelievably failed. My goodness, it's so failed. Okay. I think this is good to go. I'm not gonna lie. Lemon, banana, caffeine. I could go more dip, of course. 230. Oh, don't really like that. We're gonna put that. We gotta put it like that. But pretty much just lemon. Lemon, 230. 230. Banana at 3. Tea, 330. $3.30 to 4. So lemons to that to 3 like that. Bananas at 3 to 3:30. Bro, that watching that Kaizenat stream was sad. That is so. It's not sad. It's just like wow. It's so over for the generations, man. What am I even doing? T to 4. Protein will probably be around like 4:30 if I'll be honest. 4:30 around. And then around 6. No, not 6. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's around 10 to 11. So we'll probably just go 11 T. 11. Around 10:30. We'll just go 11 to 11:30. And then, we'll probably move that 11:30 is around here. Tea, and then the nuts. The nuts at 11:30. 3 hours, so 12, 13, 14. 14 nuts done. So we'll go honey at 14:30 to 15 is when it should be good to go. And then the carbs is actually around 3 hours. 4, so probably around 8. Just depends on the catch-up time as well. But preferably it'll be around 8. So technically, You probably can do another caffeine, I'm not gonna lie. We could do another tea here. That would be nice. Yep. Yup. We're done. I think that's it. Yeah, just something testing now. Hey. Are we good? That regime test is looking a lot better. Because this one, nah. This one though, yup. This one, oh, nah. And plus, that gives us almost. It gives us around 10 hours from the protein. Alright, let's save that plan. Of course, I have to move the laptop, the monitor arm back. Oh, my face. Hey, this new monitor, the laptop arm is pretty good though, but hey. Let's copy that. Oh, what did I just do? That's the right regime, right? Yeah, that's really about it. Alright guys, thank you for watching. That's it for the stream, guys. Hey, I appreciate you guys for watching along. No one was actually watching, but hey, I appreciate it. Good karmic retribution to show you guys the work. I will be testing out this regime and see how it goes. Alright, see you guys later. Goodbye.